Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Women's Intuition. You already know who it is and what it is. It's your girl Taylor.
And it's your girl Lex, aka Squirrel.
They don't know you by Squirrel Lex.
I have it tatted though.
I'm always be Squirrel. She did get a squirrel.
But cheers, yes. Episode 16.
Welcome back, bitch.
Thank you. Welcome back. Glad to be here. Thank you for tuning in.
Yes, as always.
And if you're watching this, that means it is February. The first full week of February. So Lover's Day is coming up.
My birthday month.
Your birthday month.
Yes.
Bitch is about to be 31 savage.
That's crazy. I'm embracing it. I feel like most people are like, I'm getting older. Like, I'm getting so old. I love getting old. I feel like this is the 30s is like what we thought the 20s was going to be like. I feel like I think the 30s. Yeah, right. Like, really just like... It's like 20s 2.0.
Less boy crazy, like less male. Like, so it's really, I mean, it's cool.
More wisdom. I just think of like, just more wiser.
You know, when I was waiting for you at the spot the other night, I was watching, I saw like 3 different cars of these middle-aged white women going into like this little massage place. And I'm like, these bitches know something I don't, because if they giving happy endings, that's on my bucket list. Like, I want a happy ending. But then I'm thinking about it the other day, and I'm like, damn, I call those women middle-aged. Am I talking shit? Am I middle-aged?
No.
But I feel like when we was teenagers or like in our 20s, when we said middle age, we was talking about bitches that was 35. We didn't give a fuck. Bitches that was older than us.
Yeah.
And time really fucking humbles you, bro.
Yeah, it does. Because I definitely thought like 30s was old growing up, but really it's really young.
Now we all positive about it. It's like, we're just still wiser. Young.
And that's funny because I was talking to somebody about age the other day and they were like, yeah, 40 is old. I was like, 40 is not old. Like, calm down. I don't think 40 is old at all. Now, 50... I wouldn't
say 40 is old. 40 is old for me, because even if I were to talk to a 40-year-old man, I would be like, he's old,
That's why I didn't think he
not
was
geriatric, old. Not like, but that's...
But it's 40-years that look like they 30. That's what I'm like...
40 is a big age. 40 is 40.
I think it just scares you, but it's really not.
Significant numbers of years.
We smarter than some 40-year-olds.
I mean, obviously.
Like, 40 is not just the age where they
came up in the age of information, though. Yeah. We're smarter than all these motherfuckers. But
That's true.
40 that's a solid age.
Yeah. I think 40, when I think of 40, I think of like solidified. Like, like you're in a solid place. Like you at the age where you almost kind of made it, basically.
I think I'm going to say that at every milestone. At 50, I'm going to be like, by 60, I should have made it. I should be there. Still trying to make shit work.
Okay, bitch. What's been up? What's been new?
Well, I got tickets.
Okay.
To see the Queen.
Beyonce?
Nikki.
Oh, okay.
And I'm hyped. Like, first off, last year was a great year of concerts for me. And I think the other person that I would have been like, I need to see in concert before she retires is Nikki. So, and I'm one of those people, I really like the Pink Friday album. I think it's really good.
The new one?
The new one.
Oh, okay. It's really good. The Pink Friday.
But so I'm hype. I'm excited. That's in March. And then also, if you guys are watching this, I just came back from Mexico.
Oh, yes. You will be gone.
I know. I'm so excited. Yes. It's an adult-only cruise.
Okay. What cruise line?
Virgin Voyages.
Okay.
I think like all of theirs are adult-only.
Yeah.
But I'm super excited. I'm leaving on Saturday morning. And I'm excited because this is going to be I'm not proud of this, but this is going to be my first passport stamp.
Okay.
I know. I feel like such a big girl.
That is big.
I had got my passport like when I was with my ex, remember?
I feel like I remember you going through the process of getting a passport.
We were supposed to go to Mexico and we ended up going to Puerto Rico.
Okay,
and you don't
need a passport
shit for Puerto Rico. So I even got my mom got me a passport cover or whatever book. It's my favorite shade of green.
Okay.
And I'm so excited. excited.
Yeah, your family going, right?
Okay. My family, her friends. It's going to be so interesting because obviously my aunt is in the industry that I'm in and all of her friends are in the industry that I'm in. So it's like, oh, okay. So it's going to be like colleagues there. But look, they be acting up, bitch. So I'm going to let them get some drinks in their system. Be like, all right.
Are you taking some trees?
No, I'm not even going to try it. Yeah. I would hate to do that and ruin other people's vacation because I get caught up at, so I'm just going.
Yeah.
You know, they really should have a cruise line where you could have hookah, like,
they probably do.
A hookah deck or something. Have
hookah there.
I think you'd have to have like a super yacht to do hookah. They're not going to put hookah on a major cruise because there's just too much liability, bro.
Probably.
Who would insure that?
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
So you probably have to have like a super yacht and be like charter a private yacht.
Lex, I would not be shocked if y'all go to the clubs and hookahs there.
I hope so. So when we dock, I would love to.
Because people be smoking like cigars, so it wouldn't be an issue about smoking, you know, because people smoke like cigars and stuff while they're on the boat. Yeah, so I could definitely see, maybe not all the restaurants, but I could definitely see like a restaurant having like small hookahs and stuff like that.
I hope so. Bitch.
That would be lit.
Yeah,
that would be lit. But you're gonna be drunk. You can't help but get drunk on a cruise.
So I'm excited. So this is gonna be the first time I'm taking a full week off of work. I've never taken this much time off at a time, girl. And I'm already anxious about it. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna make sure everything's done. You guys shouldn't have to, because I always feel bad for the people who have to cover for me.
Yeah, I do that before I leave too.
But also, these last couple of years, them bitches done took all kinds of breaks, so I feel a little less guilty because I done covered for y'all a lot. Okay, so. Anyway, so that's what I'm looking forward to, this cruise, seeing Nikki, your birthday coming up. I got to go to New Orleans in February for a work thing, but it's during Mardi Gras, so I'm going to hit bourbon now.
That's going to be lit, right? For real.
So January, February, that's how I stay out of depression. I need at least one thing to look forward to. Dead ass. When you don't have nothing on the calendar to look forward to, you be like, what am I living for?
Yeah, that's true. So, that is so true.
I'm going to stay alive at least up till March. What you got going on?
Okay, anyway. Well, I mean, I feel like this is the era for me. I feel like, I'm always on these like new ventures.
This bitch always on the era.
Shut up.
You should name your daughter Era.
I've been slacking with like my entrepreneurship stuff. Like, usually I have like some type of like foundation to like keep me busy and keep me grounded. And I kind of like been lacking on that. In the last couple of weeks, I've been kind of like trying to get my ideas and thoughts together to figure out what's my next venture, Okay. I have some ideas, so I'm really excited to work on those. That's pretty much what I've been like up to.
I have a question. Of course, don't go into details, but is it you're trying to think of something new, or you want to pick up somewhere you already started?
No, something new.
Oh, wow.
For sure.
I don't be knowing where bitches be getting all these ideas from.
I always have my baby sleek, but it's just, sometimes you try it don't work out, and you just got to keep trying, I
mean, with braiding, because you be booked. Is that not entrepreneurship?
Yeah,
you make your own schedule.
But that's like, quick money, that's not nothing I ain't trying to be working on my feet for hours doing braids.
Hands are gonna be fun. Every braider I know, this girl 24 who used to do my braids and was already complaining about arthritis and shit. I said,
I'm doing that shit because I literally know how. That's the only reason. But just like a new, I feel like it keeps me really like, I need to be in that space because it keeps me like have a foundation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm excited for that.
Okay, that's what's up. Any intuition?
No intuitions this week.
No intuition.
What about you?
No? So my intuition led me astray, but then reality got me good. So I went to go get a wax the other day, and on my way to the wax, first off. This bitch, I love this girl, Jessa.
Is this your same lady that Nicole go to?
Yeah, shout out to Jessa. First of all, so I had put my homegirl Nicole, onto Jessa. So of course, when I see Jessa now, she be like, "When's the last time you spoke to Nicole?" I'm like, "Damn, bitch, more than you." Like, she's like, "She told you everything that's going on." I'm like, "Yeah, yeah." I mean, I know,
not knowing, but.
Like, I know, but the way she's saying it, I'm like, is there more that I don't know? But I'm not finna act like I don't know what my friend going through. So I'm like, girl, so then I get down in Butterfly. She's like, oh, you gonna make me work today? I said, bitch. Because I hadn't seen her in some months. But in between time, I shaved once and I knew I didn't need to. There's a reason I don't shave, bro. And so finally my hair grew back enough so I could go get a wax and they could like stick to the hair. she was like, yeah, throughout it, she's like, oh, you're doing really good. I thought I was going to be breaking a sweat. I'm like, bitch, what the fuck?
Now
like,
she was taking you out.
Anyway, so we talking and shit. You know, it's just so fun just having a conversation. Legs butterfly. Put your knees to your chest so she can get to my ass. That should be crazy. But the whole time I'm already thinking of who I'm going to accidentally text. So I hit up Boar. And I sent a cute little... You came up with the nickname, Taylor.
Okay.
Oh, my God. Okay, well, Crew. Tried to break up with Crew.
Got it. Okay.
Oh,
I came from that nickname?
Yes.
Right.
Oh, my God. On camera, you did.
I got to do better.
I'm going to get the insert. I'm going to insert it in black and white.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so I hit him up. I took a little sexy video, sent it to him, and I said, I miss you, even though you don't deserve me. And so it's not until the next day that I realized that nigga ain't respond. What the fuck? What the fuck, bitch? I said, hold up. That is embarrassing. But I went back and looked and it was green. I said, oh, thank God he blocked
you.
Well, I don't know, because then I hit him up on Instagram like, not you blocked me. And he was like, blocked you? I would never block you. And then he called me. I'm like, I'll be at work in my search. That don't even make sense. But I said... whatever, nigga. But it was already, he was on so what you doing tonight? Like, I miss you. And I was like, oh, you know, I'm standing. So my intuition told me to hit up this nigga for some dick. But God was like, you've been doing good. And stopped it right there. So shout out to me.
Got stopped by the block.
Right. Okay. Shout out to me.
All right. I fuck with it.
All right. So let's get into these topics.
Yes.
You know, I've been seeing a lot of discourse online. And I also was thinking, like, how important is it for a person you're into to have hobbies?
Very important.
Okay.
Yes.
I agree. But, like, what hobbies are you thinking that it would be good for a man to have?
You know what? As much as bitches be complaining, I like a nigga who, like, do like a quick, like, I'm going to play ball with my niggas. I like shit like that. You know, like, I think that's a good hobby.
I thought you was going to say video games. That's what bitches be complaining about. A nigga be on the game all day.
I could do a video game. You're not in the streets. You know, I mean, as long as you like taking care of bills, responsibilities, I'm okay with a quick video game.
Okay.
Of course, like working out. I mean, you know.
Okay.
Nothing, it don't got to be nothing too crazy. Just something where you have your own time and your own space.
I've definitely dated a few guys that had hobbies, and then I've dated some who didn't. So, of course, there was niggas who played the game, worked out. Balenciaga Bay actually runs. He boxes, all that stuff. But I've also had niggas who didn't have any hobbies, and just totally lost my thought there. But yeah, so it's very important. Do you have hobbies?
I do have hobbies.
Do you want to share?
I play kickball.
That's true. That's a cool
definitely
one
my
to
hobby.
Say. Yeah.
I typically sometimes go to Stone Mountain. I mean, I don't know if that's like a hobby or just me like working out. I don't really consider traveling a hobby.
You know, so I saw a tweet where guys were talking about what hobbies would be attractive to them, and I did see some people saying travel, and I think it could be.
Okay.
I think it could be a hobby, an expensive hobby, definitely a hobby. I mean, you could change it to collecting passport stamps, and now you're collecting something. But I think traveling could be a hobby.
Okay, well, yeah, I would definitely consider that a hobby. I take in.
I think I want to do more hobbies. I would consider this. I mean, this is more. I mean, I think this is a hobby.
Yeah, for sure.
You know,
at least like for sure, like starting off and getting our feet wet, and we like it.
It's something we're passionate about. We like it. We dedicate time to it. We're consistent with it. I'm thinking, what physical hobby could I do that I actually like? I wouldn't mind I skated for a little bit. That was a good one. Yeah. And when I would tell people that, they were kind of impressed, you know? I would love to find an adult like volleyball league. I realized that's one of those sports that anytime we're somewhere and they're offering volleyball, I love playing volleyball, bro.
You should do it.
I do like volleyball. And also, I've been thinking about this for a couple of years. You know, I loved theater growing up and I still love musicals. They have adult theater troupes. Yeah. And I'm like, why would I not do that? People would come to my shows too. Like, y'all want to see me perform? So these are things I want to look into because I think that kind of makes your value even higher. Especially when like you're talking. I hate being on a first date and they're like, so what do you like to do? And I'm like, smoke with my friends. don't want to bring up the podcast because I don't want you to then ask me what's the podcast and proceed to listen and then just, So I hate when I can't find anything to say to like tell me something like I don't know.
Does a guy have to have hobbies with you or?
I think now, I would like a guy with hobbies for sure.
Yeah.
One thing that I did see that all the guys were saying about women was that the hobbies that they liked in women, I actually have a list, but I want you to know that the two things that were brought up the most were cooking and cleaning.
I hate niggas. Because not everyday shit that you're supposed to be doing.
He said cooking and cleaning. A lot of them said the gym. So cooking, cleaning, and being bad. Some said crocheting. I could see that. I know people who crochet.
Learn how to crochet.
Fishing. Actually, Bora loves to fish, and he lights up every time he talks about it. And he's asked if I want to come with him, but I'm sorry,
he from the country, then.
Yeah, and that's one of those things that I don't even feel like faking. Like I want to go do.
Really?
I'm like, why don't we just go get some hookah? Like you have fun, but you want to get some hookah after? Like I know he'd be like, damn, this bitch ain't good for nothing. Gardening, Bible study. Volunteering. I was like, I would like to volunteer. Yeah.
I forgot I do that.
And someone said weekly meetups with friends. I was like, well, I'm good with that.
We do that.
And then I went to the movies by myself the other day. And, they always say the AMC does the AMC Stubbs commercial. And I was like, could that be a hobby if I get the Stubbs membership? And that means I could see like 3 movies a week and I could be passionate about movies and learn about cinematography and stuff.
That is a hobby, though.
And then I could get me like an indie nigga and be like,
Not
I really,
an indie nigga.
because like Stanley Kubrick was really off the wall with the method acting. No, black one. M. Night Shyamalan.
You're not gonna find a type of nigga you like.
I need to find a black nigga with dreads and a septum piercing.
That's your type?
I'm going to Little 5 Points. I can find one.
I was like, yeah.
I'm gonna go right to Little 5 Points.
Not you want a hippie nigga, Lex?
I could do a hippie nigga.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I could do that. Okay. One of my exes definitely wasn't a hippie, but the one Dodo, he had hobbies. And I really enjoyed it because he played drums, not just for his family's church, but he was like in a band. And so every now and then,
what kind of band? Like a or like a
kind of like alternative, like but some of the songs were like that. Okay. And it was actually hot. Like when I'm saying hot, it was hot seeing him like really go in on it. And I would be at these places that I would have never went to like with my friends, and I'm just like, wow, this is kind of cool. Like, it was a completely different crowd of people.
Okay, that's the Conyers in you.
Yeah. Also, he worked on cars. Like he had multiple, and then he had a car that he worked on, and there's like I didn't know that there was such like a car community in Atlanta, and they do like meetups and like all the like it's really a big production. And I'm like, I didn't even know this world.
You went to a car show with me, y'all. She flexing.
A car show, but I'm talking about like there's definitely car shows. I knew that, but I'm talking about every Wednesday night meeting up at this empty parking lot and just like I knew people did it sometimes. I didn't know that there was so many different. There's actual crews,
like bike crews.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, y'all niggas is real about this. Even his car wasn't like. It was just a car that I wouldn't think twice of, but apparently, like the parts,
like
on
the motors and like the rims and
they're
the
like,
wheels.
Oh my god, is that a 1987?
Yeah. Lion or a tiger? Okay, because I read something like that and I heard so it was like a video and it was like a lion roaring and the comments were like, yeah, that's the sound of that Hellcat. And I was like, is that why the Hellcat name is things that make you want to go,
Damn, I thought it was because it was like really fast.
And that's what somebody else said. So I asked and they was like, well, it's kind of like the term like devil or something like, or like demon, like fast, like super fast. And I'm like, I could see both,
not my parents. Oof, liar. My family used to call me fast.
Why are you making that face?
What were you?
Why did you make that face?
All right, next topic.
Okay, next topic. Does physical attraction matter when choosing a lifelong partner? Sorry, y'all. We had a little
y'all see the shirt
session before we.
Okay, does physical attraction what?
Yes, does physical attraction matter when choosing a lifelong partner?
Yeah, at the end of the day, it does.
Okay.
It does.
You think so?
Yeah.
So you don't think you could just like be with somebody just based off of like personality, values, morals without the look?
I have to find them attractive at least.
Right.
I've heard you say that. I feel the same exact way. I need to find them attractive. And because I've been with niggas that I know might not be conventionally attractive, but something about them, whether it's that, I'm a beard bitch, like whether like it's always gonna be something.
She's not a beard bitch. She doesn't have a beard, but she like beard niggas.
Man, Tay will be like, Lex, we'll be out. She'll be like, Lex, you look like you like him. Don't even know what his face look like. He just got a beard.
I could definitely set you up on a double date.
Yo, easily. Yeah, I would have trouble with Taylor.
For sure.
Honestly, I think the nigga could look good as fuck, and just because I picked him, Taylor would be like,
I'll be side-eyeing Lex choices.
But no, definitely, because I mean, at the end of the day, if I'm married, I don't want to be in a situation where you don't feel like your partner thinks you're attractive. And after the butterflies wear off, you still want to feel like your partner's crazy about you.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to be wanting to fake the funk in a marriage. So yes, absolutely.
Yes, I agree. 100%. Like, of course, I want you to have like the morals, the values, the standards, like be a good person, be kind. But like you said, like everybody don't have to find you attractive as long as like I think you're attractive.
And I have a wide range, bro. Like,
yeah,
I don't need a nigga to be fine as fuck. I also like a little rough. Like, I just...
I wonder if physical attraction doesn't matter to someone who's, like, not sexual. You know, because I feel like I have to be kind of, like, attracted to you in a certain way for that, like, sexual chemistry. Does that make sense?
See, and not me. I could have not been attracted to somebody like physically, but if I feel that like energy, that I could totally change. Because I've also grown into liking people's looks.
See, I don't think I've ever done that.
But there's certain things like, you know, when I had an ick with CH, when I started noticing shit about like his dental hygiene and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Certain things I know I can't get past. So as long as it's not stuff like that, bitch.
Yeah, you can do it. And you got to think about your kids.
Yeah. And even though, you know, I don't think the kids would have just came out with like a bunch of plaque on their teeth, but like, I think he just, you know, he don't got dental doing that kind of work. Like, and when they do get money, they trying to buy chains and shit, not go get a deep clean at the dentist.
Or nowadays, niggas just get new teeth. And that's crazy.
Just cover the shit up. Like, and that's something too you got to know about dating a hood dude. Like, he don't got dental insurance, bitch. You think he just one day he be sitting down like, all this money, I should make a dentist appointment. Niggas ain't worried about dental
That's
stuff.
why I don't want
and
no
if you a bitch that like to kiss
niggas
like me and like niggas to spit in my mouth, like I'm sorry. I'm thinking about it and I just cannot.
No, I feel it for sure. So, definitely some type of attraction. Like for this to be a sustainable
physical matters
relationship for
and
sure.
Don't get us wrong. There's plenty of physical attraction too, but also if that chemistry ain't there,
that's
with
true.
it.
And you know, it's a lot of motherfuckers that look cute, but no motherfucking personality or like no values, morals. Or it's funny because I was listening to a podcast, you probably heard the episode too, when they were saying like people who are like more attractive to society are like ruder or like mean, you know?
I think they have less personality.
Yeah, because they're used to like getting away with stuff or just like easier to like finesse things, you know? And I'm like, is that true?
I definitely think so.
Or maybe like being younger.
And I think they probably have way more shallow connections in their life.
That's true.
Versus knowing if people really like them for them or whatever. Because I said this, if Slameen and Shlay, that's what I first mentioned. If Slameen and Shlay move on and the bitch is finer, like even the bitch that was in his phone, you know, I looked it up. I saw her name. I said, let me type it in his follow list. I think I found her. Cute bitch. That's fine. A bitch being badder than me, it's always going to be a bitch badder than you. There's always going to be a bitch badder than the baddest bitch. Women are just beautiful. Now, if he told me she was funnier than me, if he told me he thought that she like was more opinionated, because one of the things I think a lot of guys like about me is that I'm like a free thinker, like I'm very opinionated, and I just always have this certain point of view, I guess, or just it's kind of refreshing. Not to toot my own horn. A lot of niggas would be like, I think you're so smart. If he would have said stuff like that, she was weirder than me, bitch, I I would be hurt.
Yeah.
Better than me? Oh, I mean, okay. That don't matter. Like, niggas will still cheat on a bad bitch.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I don't care. But, yeah. So, physical, it matters, but it's not everything.
It's definitely not everything. I agree 100%.
Okay, so...
But it's almost everything. No, I'm playing.
For her, guys.
I'm just kidding.
So... Valentine's Day is over yonder. And, some people, I don't know if you have a date. I don't know if some people actually go on first dates on Valentine's Day. But I know motherfuckers is going to be dating, okay? They're going to be at these reservations. The city's going to be packed. Motherfuckers is going to be on dates. And some of them are going to have to be first dates. It's kind of bold. But I wanted to talk about first date questions. Also, I was hanging with my homeboy. We've been spending more time together. And he was telling me about his little woman problems, and he was like, what you doing tomorrow? And I was like, I mean, nothing. He was like, you want to paint? And I'm like hard labor, like your house, or go? He was like, no, like I was supposed to take Shorty to this painting thing, but last night I found out she was a stripper, and I'm not fucking with it. And I'm like, well, how long is this the same Shorty been talking about? Because y'all been it's been a couple months. How you just not finding out she a stripper? It just came up. And I just want to know, what are y'all talking to these bitches about? Like, so I want to know, how deep do you think, let's talk about first dates specifically. How deep should you go?
I'm definitely asking you, what do you do for work? Like, that's definitely getting asked.
That's like the first question.
Yes, like, what does your day consist of? Like, definitely a question being asked.
And then if she don't say it, then when I ask you why you don't want to take her, it wouldn't be because she's a stripper. It'd be because she's a lying ass bitch.
Like, did she lie that she wasn't a stripper?
Right. Y'all be giving people too much room to omit
I just don't see that question not coming up on a first date.
Girl.
Unless y'all just literally, like, trying to fuck. But even then,
I think that's what it is. He met her at Blue Lagoon, the after hours spot, and then they like hung out a few times. But I'm like, but y'all don't talk while you're hanging out? Like, I don't know. Like,
no, I'm definitely asking you if you got kids, like things like that.
Those are the first date ones?
For sure.
Okay.
For sure.
I'm asking.
Do you want to have kids? Like, do you want more kids? Stuff like that.
I'm going real basic, and it's a shame I have to do this. I'm asking, are you single? Is there somebody who thinks you're not? Do you love your mother?
Because period.
Does your mother call you her king? Because do I want to fuck with that bitch? I don't know. And then we're going to get into like taste, like who's your favorite artist? If he just says Jay-Z, I know he's basic. If he says Future or Thug, I know he ain't shit. Every nigga who favorite artist is Future or Thug, I'd be like, how could he do me like this? Like, bitch, the signs were all there. Like, there will be signs. I need a nigga who say his favorite artist is like J. Cole or something. Like, treat me good.
I don't think Lex, no, because you be talking shit about me listening to J. Cole.
Yeah, but I'm not trying to fuck you. Like,
That's
I know
true.
you treat people good, but like a nigga who I be like, he might be a little deeper than a nigga whose favorite artist is Future, and he be like, man, fuck Russell. You don't know Russell. He ain't did shit to you. All right, you're a follower. How you hate this man? Because what the fuck? Like, how you in his baby daddy drama? Like, but yeah, girl, I think I like to go deep on first dates, honestly.
Like, how deep? How deep is
Bitch, we can get to talking about mental health in that hoe. Like, and I think that some people, and I overshare.
I was just about to get into this. Like,
that's what I mean by going deep. I tend to overshare. I know some people be like, you got to ease the information on there, bitch. I go in. I can't help it. And then the drinks. I don't know,
Lex,
man.
I couldn't imagine you going into detail about. You probably be telling them about like.
I'm like, yeah, I fucked a toe one time.
Oh, sorry.
Not you mentioned them.
No, I'm trying to think what other questions like would I ask. Like, I guess of course, like, what are you like looking for? Like, a relationship or just like something chill? Because you gotta act, like you said, you gotta ask those questions up front. Because
can you change a tire? I mean, that's important.
That is important.
I was very disappointed when my ex didn't know how to change a tire, and I'm having to help him. Like, all right, you got to get out that twists off the lug nuts. And you put this thing. No, be careful where you put it because it could mess up the bottom of the car. Yeah, let me do it.
Wait,
right here.
Which ex?
High school. I'm not high school.
College. Okay. I mean,
on the way to Tallahassee.
Okay.
I don't know, girl.
I thought you meant like the last one.
No.
Okay.
No,
that's understandable.
Yeah, like I don't know, just and not even because like if the car breaks down, I'm hoping you got AAA. You shouldn't even have to touch the tire.
Facts.
But just knowing that there is a basis of now that might be equivalent to cooking, and so maybe I shouldn't be talking, but like. I don't know, nigga. Change them tires, okay?
Yeah.
Like, I shouldn't know how to change a tire and you don't. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
You don't got no more questions?
I feel like it's more so for me like a vibe. If it's not a vibe or if I'm not like really feeling it, I'm definitely not going into deep questions because it's probably not going to be a second date.
You got a lot of female friends?
No. I'm probably asking you like how recent you and your baby mama broke up. Like, you know, like how old are your children? That's a good question. You tell me you got a 6-month-old. This not gonna really work out.
Somehow, and I'm not saying I just be outright asking, it just comes up, but somehow I be knowing when's the last time a nigga had sex on a date with me.
I'm not asking that question.
To be honest, I'm bringing up sex.
I mean, I'm okay to talk about sex depending on like the conversation, but I'm not about to be like, oh, when's the last time you had sex? Not the first day.
I don't know, sometimes I'll be like, whew, it's been a minute. He'd be like, damn. I'm like, what about you? Can you relate?
Is there an answer that he could give you for you to be like, oh no?
You know,
because what if he be like, I mean, I had this morning, I ain't even gonna lie to you, shawty, you know? Like,
this morning's crazy, but a nigga could have said this past weekend, and I'd be okay with it.
But no, this morning can't be crazy if you asking.
This morning, it can be crazy, can be whatever I say it is, okay? If he said this morning, I'm like, okay, like, even then, I'd be like, you should have lied there, partner.
So he should have lied.
Yeah, but like, he could have been like, last week, or I'm not even going, I would respect the honesty, honestly, like. Yeah. So yeah, girl, y'all ask some questions on that date. You know, I'm just saying.
All right, next segment, our favorite segment, wild or wild not. Let's get into it.
Oh shit, can you even see that?
Wild. I'm really struggling really bad right now, guys. We about to make it work.
She don't got her glasses on.
I have contacts in. Wild or wild not. I wish some people would let the Disney love story go. You're not about to be anybody's love at first sight at this big age. See if diabetes run in their family and go from there.
Wild or wild not? Wild not. I'm gonna say wild not.
That's not wild?
That's not wild.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I don't know. I don't think the fairy tale. I mean, at this big age, it's not a fairy tale anymore.
You can't. I don't believe in just like meeting somebody and automatically you're like, this is the guy for me. Like at this age, you kind of gotta like see where this nigga's head is at.
I think it would kind of be dumb if you fell in love with somebody at first sight, because we all know looks can be motherfucking deceiving, bruh. And then if you decide you fell in love at first sight, then that means you're gonna convince yourself that you got to see it through, my boy.
Facts.
And you just wasting your time, and we at the age where you can't waste time.
And not even looks at first sight. Like some people be flexing on who they are for a couple of days, you know, or like weeks. I feel like see a nigga how he is in like 60 days.
Yeah,
because it's hard. It's kind of easy to like finesse your personality.
Because even me, I definitely put on a mask. One of my toxic traits, I realized, I love hood niggas. I love niggas with guns. Like, cool. Been around them. Homeboys got guns. You know, we done been in situations, guns on the tape, guns just everywhere. You know, I done been to the range. I done shot a gun, not in the range. Didn't hit nobody. And one of my toxic traits is no matter when I start talking to a new nigga. I mean, me and Slamidi and Splay have known each other for like 7 years. This nigga has always had a gun.
He about to be suspended from our show. His name is about to be suspended from our show. I'm sick of him. The fans, the listeners are sick of him.
God is sick of him.
Go ahead.
Well, I've been around Redacted. And do you know, to this day, not to this day, but the last day I knew him, he would, if he got out of the car and like put his gun in my lap or left his gun right there, I'd be like, oh my God. Like, I'd be acting so shy around guns and like I've never, can I hold it? Is it heavy? Oh my God.
Like you're not about his life.
Bitch, like, if you go through my phone right now, I've got pictures of my feet, like my fresh manicure on a gun, me holding a gun. Our friends be like, right, even our friends have said, they was like, oh, Lex, we knew you was going to be here, so we took the clip out because you like to pick up guns. I love picking up guns.
Fuck no.
And so my representative always tries to come off I like being submissive, bro. It likes to come off as submissive and like, you're big and strong and so rough and rowdy. You're such a thug. Like, oh my God, I can't. I know.
It's giving very toxic.
It's giving very fake. And yeah, girl. Okay, but I really want to talk about these fairy tales.
Okay.
Because I feel like any fairy tale you think of, besides the new ones where they started adding black people, so we'll take out Princess and the Frog and shit, and Moana, like all the...
So what you want to start with? The first one, Cinderella?
I mean, we could do Cinderella, we can do Ariel, we can do Snow White, we could do Rapunzel. The woman always has the short fucking end of the stick, bro. Like, look at fucking Snow White. She stumbles across 7 dwarves and she starts like doing housework. Who the fuck wants to take care of 7 people?
That's crazy.
What? Let alone 7 grown men they're grown.
Yeah.
7 regular, no, I don't want to say regular, 7 typical height men is already bad. You're going to take care of 7 little men? They can't reach shit. You got to do shit for them. Like, bruh, like that doesn't sound fun.
I feel even Beauty and the Beast, like why was that okay?
Right.
Why was we watching her date a beast?
Why did she have to love him through being a beast? Like it
that
just
was
means
crazy.
Metaphorically, it's like, so we gotta love a nigga through all
That
this
was
shit
crazy.
for us to finally find our one. Cinderella.
And
like,
not Pocahontas, like that was rapey.
Shit. As fuck. Like and even in the real story, Pocahontas was like 14 and that nigga was like 30 something. So I don't know what the laws was back then, but that's crazy.
There was none.
And they have nothing in common. She couldn't even speak the language. That was a slave. That wasn't his melanated queen.
And why Cinderella had to go through her evil stepsisters just to find her a good man. Like, bruh, it's just not given.
Rapunzel, she had to be locked up in a tower. And so then we like put these fictional fairy tale bullshit stories up on a pedestal. And when we're little girls, it's like, we have to find our Prince Charming. Like, bruh, none of the...
Prince Charming.
Ariel gave up her voice. She gave up her voice. She gave up her fin. I would never give up my fin for a man.
She did. That was crazy.
I would never give up I'm going to give up being a mermaid to be one of these motherfuckers.
That was crazy.
Girl. And then, I mean, Ursula, they made it seem like she was so bad, but I'm like, that's probably just another woman scorned.
Yeah, just another bitch finessing.
Right. Medusa. I mean, that's not fairy tale, but like, you know, every bad... I'm getting on my feminist soapbox because this don't even got...
Go off.
This don't got shit to do with the topic, but I'm just saying, Medusa was a victim. Do you know one of those gods raped her, okay? He raped her, and then the wife got mad and made it to every time she looked at somebody, they turned into stone. So now all of a sudden, Medusa is a bad person in everybody's story.
Wow.
Bro, Medusa was a regular girl, and the god, he decided that he wanted her. He liked her. And his bitch was jealous, who was also a goddess. And instead of being mad at the nigga, she gonna curse the human girl. And now she's the villain in everybody's story. I see, that should be... Don't give me Maleficent. The prince stole her wings while she was sleeping. She trusted him. It's a little crazy.
Okay, this your segment. We just in it.
I'm sorry. Let me take it to the next topic.
Yeah, you next.
All right. Let's talk about something more calm. You mentioned a couple episodes ago.
Okay, what I mentioned. Let me see the wine bottle, child.
You was like, what if we get pregnant this year?
Oh, yeah.
Crazy thing to say.
It was. That was crazy.
Y'all saw my reaction. I'm like, what the fuck?
That was crazy.
But I'm curious. Do you think that well, first off, have your views on pregnancy changed? Like, did you say that as in there's a chance that you would be open to getting pregnant this year?
I think as I get older, I'm not going to say it changed, but I think I'm more of like in the stage of like accepting if I were to get pregnant, like I would probably have my baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
I definitely have always envisioned having a little girl. It's a little boy, get rid of him. No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. That was a complete joke. Because now they're going to clip this. I hope my son never see this. Son, I love you. You are my king.
Sonday. So it.
Right. Oh, that's what we're going to call this Sunday. But I think... I don't know. I'm scared. I'm nervous. Obviously, timing. But also, pregnancy and delivery is fucking scary. Everybody I talk to is a little traumatizing. You're ripping down there. The doctors is rushing you. You got to get a C-section and you wasn't even supposed to get a C-section. And I don't know. So I was talking to my coworker about it. And she was telling me about how her best friend, she had her first baby in Europe. And apparently in Europe, you don't got to pay for shit. So you're not going into debt to deliver a baby. They have actual birthing pool centers. So like everybody's basically having their babies in water. That's what I want to do. But in America, when you do that, well, I'm going to say Georgia, because I think in LA they have birthing pool centers. But for the most part in America, most people get a pool in their living room and like a temporary pool or whatever. And they got to pay for that, pay for the doula, all this stuff. No, they have whole centers dedicated to it in Europe. I also looked up multiple countries, and there was actually a list that I saw that basically tells you, sorry guys, that basically tells you the top countries to have, the best and worst countries to have babies in. And Norway is at the top. It's Norway, Finland, Iceland, Italy, Slovenia, all these places. Spain is number 15. Australia is 18. Greece is 22. 23 is Israel, even though we ain't really fucking with y'all. Canada is 31. The United States, where do you think the United States falls?
55.
42. The last states being Somalia, Yemen, Nigeria, Haiti, Laos, Afghanistan, Madagascar, etc. So a lot of like African type countries is last. And I thought that was wild. And they based it on stuff like maternal death rates, they maternal leave, postnatal care, that kind of thing. Because in a lot of these countries at the top, they say that like you get mandatory maternal leave. Like I read that one country, like they even made it illegal for you to go back to work earlier than 8 to 12 weeks. Like they really look out for, and I think that maybe if there was more support here, that maybe a lot of people's I don't think I would be so nervous to have a baby. What about you?
That was never my issue when it comes to like having a baby. The pregnancy part was always the part that I would have missed if I would have never gotten pregnant. Like I always kind of was like, I'm okay with just like having the pregnant experience and not having a baby kind of. For me, the experience or the thing for me of why I never wanted to have a kid was just like actually being a mother. That was always the part that was like the hardest that I kind of like struggled or kind of tussled with myself with, because like that's a very selfless task that a lot of people say you have to be a mom for 18 years, but I'm 30 and my mom is still my mom, and it don't matter what I need or what I got to do, she always gonna be the same mom I had when I was 8. You know, and I just don't know how selfless I can be as a person to another human being. And I feel like, that's just always the part that I struggle with. I don't know if I could be as good as a mom that my mom was to me. It was never about like the pregnancy part for me.
It's definitely, I think I'm more worried about the like the postnatal. I already I don't struggle with depression like I used to, but it's there. And I think I'm nervous about those feelings afterwards. And, you hear about it's already kind of like a depressing world. And then now I'm dealing with this babe. Like, I don't know. I'm worried about that. But apparently they even have like, I'll say doulas because they're called different things in different countries, but like mandatory that will come, and like they have these names in the different countries like China and Sweden and stuff for the rest period that follows having a baby. And some of them say that you have to be in bed, like they make you stick to being in bed most of the time. I mean, not permanently. And they literally have a doula who will come over and cook breakfast, tend to the other kids while you're in bed, and it comes with it. And honestly, I think that I would be way more open to having a kid if I knew that my country supported me more and took reproductive health like way more serious and stuff like that. So yeah, I thought that was really interesting how America is number 42.
Yeah, it's crazy because last year one of my teammates, he was actually out on leave because he had a baby. And since I've worked, I've never seen a guy out on leave. It's always like the woman. And he was gone for like over 2 months.
Yeah.
So I was like, that was dope, you know?
Yeah.
So
because I know some people who plan it to where if your job offers it, but they plan it to where, and also there's only 9 states in the United States that have mandatory maternal leave or whatever. United States on that scale, they were like one of the lowest. But basically people will plan their maternal leave and paternal leave to where like it's the wife first.
Yeah. And then
the husband comes, or some people take it together. But yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I was like, okay, I see you.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty, let's get into our final stages of the show. Let's start with some shows, movies, books. What you been listening to, watching?
So I went to the movies and I actually saw The Book of Clarence. It was really good. Do you know the movie I'm talking about?
No.
Lakeith Stanfield stars in it.
Yes.
I think he produces it.
Okay.
Tiana Taylor's in there. What was the lady's name that plays Jesus' mother? Not Viola Davis, but it's one of those like older, like profound Black people.
Not Loretta Devine.
Damn, what was her name?
Joe Maury Payton.
Who the hell is that? But girl, it was actually really good. It was funny. It wasn't too funny.
Okay.
And I would advise everybody to go to it. I've seen a lot of people. I think at first people kind of thought that it was making a mockery of the whole story. But no, it doesn't. And it kind of just talks about how somebody was like a disbeliever and over time, like he really started believing that shit. And then there's moments of like comedic relief. Like it was really fucking funny. Okay. And I think that Lakeith Stanfield has one of those minds, just like Donald Glover. Like,
yeah, I like him.
One of those minds that is just
beyond imagination.
Profound, yeah. Even the different, see, if I was already in my movie hobby bag, I would know the words. But the different elements that are included inside of the cinematography, like from mixed media, you've got the different types of animation that goes with like the regular, like camera A, some shit like that. But yeah, it was really good. So what about you?
I have been binge watching Oceans 11, 12, 13.
Oh, okay.
I just be like on a little.
I haven't seen any of those.
Those are really good. My
brother. Is this your first time watching them? Oh, okay.
He was like, my brother's a movie like fanatic. So like I'm like, how you? And he younger than me, so I just be like, what?
Are those about cars or ninjas?
No,
submarines.
It's like Taken. Like they like do like heists, like to get money, like whether they robbing a bank or the first one they was robbing a casino, but it's like a little humor to it too.
But is it always them going after money?
Yes, for sure. So it's like a lot of famous characters.
I knew Rihanna was in one.
She was in like the comedy, it was like the
like a spoof?
Like a spoof one. It wasn't the actual like movie, but I didn't see the one with Rihanna, but I did know she was in that one though. Okay. But it's like Brad Pitt is in there, Bernie Mac, George Clooney. It's a lot of people in the movie, so it's like a really good movie. Okay. Movies, yeah.
Got you.
Yeah.
Do you have your MySpace song?
You know what? You go first. I
haven't
even thought about it.
So I had a MySpace still in this era. My MySpace song is probably going to be old by the time this come out, but Back Outside by Anicia and Lotto. That shit's good. I love the background. What is that? The beat or whatever, but it's kind of like a band or some shit. I really like it. It's got me lit and like dead ass. I'm back outside. That nigga done made me mad again. Like, so that's my shit. Okay, well, I'm still on this 21 Savage album, and Just Like Me is a really good one featuring Burna Boy and Metro Boomin, and it's like a little. I really listened to that one. That was good. Okay, the vibe is like summery, but. Okay. You know, if you're still having a good day, it don't hurt to play it. So, what do you think is a more profound song when we're out in the club? What do you think is the most profound song when it comes on? It doesn't have to be new, but I'm saying in the club, like when we're out. It's a couple. I feel what would you say? I wonder if we're thinking of I'm thinking of one main one. Definitely Dolph. That everybody gonna sing to. Definitely Dolph. Damn, that wasn't even on my list, but yeah. Not everybody is tapped in with Dolph, bro. But in Atlanta, Lex, you crazy as hell. I was thinking more so like International Players Anthem. Everybody gonna sing every word of that. Yeah, but they're not really playing that like if you like at a club. I feel like I've heard them play it. But that's by Shawty Low. They know gonna be there. Spaceships on Bankhead. I feel like Ain't Gonna Let Up is gonna be all of them.
I feel like Ain't Gonna Let Up is gonna be all.
And then what? And then what? Like
they not playing them in the club.
I get so excited every time I hear them. I'll be like, damn. They know, yeah. Everybody's gonna start running. They know it's a big one.
I feel like Ain't Gonna Let Up, 100 Shots. I feel like Lil Baby.
Which one?
You know the
Gas
one.
is Digital or Yes Indeed?
Yeah, no, not Yes Indeed. What's the other one?
Oh,
you know which one I'm talking
shout
about.
Out my label, that's
yes,
me.
that's a new one that's like a
what's that called again?
Atlanta anthem kind of in a way.
Okay, that's
I feel like those like the songs that's really like, and of course Wipe Me Down. You got your like those songs.
Okay. I don't know. I thought we was gonna have I would have said like Nuck If You Buck or like I'm a Dog. Honestly, do you know what I would pay to hear I'm a Dog and not have to clear the dance floor? Can we just act calm? Yeah. Let's just everybody stay in your seats.
Yeah.
I don't need to hear no barking. Just one time.
Yeah.
You about to turn up and you feel like you ain't even allowed to turn up as much as these niggas like, oh, this they song.
Shit.
This they song.
I'm trying to think of like what else is like a
I'm not a fan of Dreams and Nightmares. That's my least favorite part of the night.
Yeah, that one's going in. March Madness, you play some Jeezy,
I said, and like, then what? That's a big Jeezy song.
It's not it's a.
What about Spaceships on Bankhead is gonna get me lit?
That's a good one.
And they'll be like mixing it in there. I'll be like geeked up.
Yeah.
That's okay. I'm in the zone. I gotta be
okay. Rich Kids definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely Rich Kids.
Hits all like we could International Players Anthem could come on and we could be around some 40-year-olds or like everybody. I feel like that hits all the generations. Mm-hmm. Everybody gonna sing every word of that song. Like yeah. That's my shit. Hit. Okay, so Back Outside and Just Like Me.
Did I say my song? Okay, yeah.
Just like me, right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right, y'all. Well, thank you for tuning in. Happy February. I hope you're getting your Valentine's plans in order. Mm-hmm. I'm still free if you're watching this. Take us out of here today.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all again for tuning in, watching us, listening to us. Make sure y'all follow us, subscribe. Make sure y'all hit that bell button so y'all can, know when we drop them videos. Y'all can be the first one to comment, like, subscribe. Y'all, we fuck with y'all, so we just hope y'all fuck with us too.
Hold on. Shout out to the one comment from this lady. She be leaving comments, so I fuck with her. This is why. Oh man, she gonna see this. But this lady commented. She was like, "Oh my god, I love you girls' fashion. Like you guys dress so well. You should really do like an episode on fashion for big girls." And I'm like, "What, bitch? I am mid-sized.
Not we big. Not the plus size.
Mid-sized.
Not the plus size podcast.
So I too am a plus size. I too.
Oh my god! All right, I'll be in the gym tomorrow.
I just liked it.
You disliked it?
No, I just liked it. I didn't.
Now she considered us plus size.
We're about to go back down to 84.
All right, are we gonna catch the stairs going back down?
That's gonna be my workout.
All right, y'all. Again, thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube. Bye.